Okay guys, I'm gonna be, believe it or not, making a review for Black Ops 3. I gotta say, this is the first Call of Duty game that has come out in years that has actually seriously piqued my interest and gotten me back into the franchise. I want to say that this game has rejuvenated, revived my enjoyment for the series. I really like this game. I I kept on to the news. I was keeping my eye on it as it was being developed and coming out. I watched all the trailers and all that kind of stuff. Kept an eye out for gameplay. And I really liked what I see. I enjoyed the beta. Yeah, I downloaded, played the beta, and I really liked it. The gameplay was very fun. Of course, I didn't get to do like single player or zombies or anything like that, but the multiplayer was consistent. I didn't experience many bugs. I didn't really get that pissed off very much. Everything was pretty much fair and straight down the line when it came down to the multiplayer gameplay. Now that I have the game itself, oh my god, I'm so much more in love. I'm going to be talking about two things mainly here, the multiplayer and single player. I'm going to go ahead and start with the multiplayer. So, multiplayer, first off, the biggest thing that catches your eye right away is the customization. Everything is customizable, and you can put paint jobs on your gun, and the paint job system is the same as the emblem creation system. And the emblem creation system has an overhaul from the past games that is just beautiful and fantastic. It is super easy to use. You can get used to it very quickly, and you have a ton of options. You don't, even straight off the bat, without unlocking much, you have a ton of options to choose from. And when you do start unlocking stuff, you're going to have a ton more. It's wonderful. I already made an emblem that I really like and enjoy. I used it as a paint job. Well, I made a separate paint job. I put it on my gun. I'm I'm just really happy. It's awesome. The gun has every gun has a ton of camos that you unlock by using it. You level it up, just like in a couple previous Call of Duty games where that system was in place. I like it. It's been implemented nicely. Everything runs so smoothly. It's great. And your character, don't not forget about your character. As you can see right here on the screen there, every individual soldier is totally unique. Even if they can have the same specialist, which is insane. They have the same specialist, but they can look completely different. Different colors, different types of armor they're wearing, different outfits, different headpieces, body pieces, all that kind of stuff. It's awesome. Dude, you can even change the voiceovers they say. Like at the end of the game, the little taunts they do, you can change that. You can unlock it as you use that specialist more and more. And you unlock these things that you can use in what's called the black market, and you can go unlock like all these really neat things. This game has everything to it. There's so much to do as you play and unlock stuff, so I don't see myself getting bored of multiplayer or not feeling inspired to keep going, because there's so much to unlock and have fun, and there's so many specialists too. Like I'm gonna, I gotta try out each specialist, feel the style for each one, because they are all very unique. They have these abilities that you can kind of play to. It's really fun. I really like the Outriders, I think it's called, the Sparrow. I love getting that bow. It is very fun. Once you hit someone, one hit, one kill, and they explode to pieces. Come on, what's more satisfying than that? Anyway, yeah, so customization is beautiful. You can customize just about everything, and the implementations for it and applications are fantastic. No complaints. I don't even see where it could be better. I just really love it. I enjoy it. When it comes to the gameplay itself, I already said it's very smooth. I haven't had much complaints in the beta or now that I'm playing it in the full release of the game. And now these people just got zapped in front of me. I think I'm gonna run away. Oh, so let me go to single player now. I love that they implemented co-op. You can play the whole single player campaign with your friends, experiencing full cutscenes and all the features of single player with your friends. And in single player, every character can customize themselves. So at first, only the host will be able to do it, which concerned me and my friends at first. But after the first 2 missions, we got into what I want to call like our hideout, a base of some sort, where you can do all these magical things. And at that point, you can make everyone can customize their own character. And as you go with more, as you make more progress throughout the campaign, you'll get more options as to what you can do with your guy, which is, it looks really cool. We're very happy with our guys so far, and there's a lot more to unlock. And actually, the intel that's usually in the Call of Duty single-player campaigns, it's not really intel anymore. It's actually these collectible items, these actual objects. And they have audio recordings, but not only are they audio recordings, but some of them are actually cosmetic items to add to your character. It's really, really cool. That's never been done before, and that is so awesome. Again, Treyarch has really done something amazing in reviving this series. I love Treyarch. I've always loved Treyarch's games more than Infinity Wards or Sledgehammers. So, but Treyarch really did it this time. Like this, finally, this Call of Duty is actually the first real next-gen Call of Duty. So anyway, back to single player. In this hideout I was talking about, between missions, you'll be put back here, and from here you can do a ton of things. There's what's called a combat immersion center. There's a bunch of like terminals, and you can sit down at them, and it'll put you into like a little kind of virtual reality training session. And even from that training session, you can get XP and unlock these tokens that will further help you unlock other stuff for whatever you want. It's really cool. Unfortunately, you can't do that together, it doesn't look like so far. I haven't explored it too much though yet, so I'm like 80% sure on what I'm saying with that. Everyone also has their own little room inside the base. So you guys have like a computer, a closet, and your collectibles thing. You have an award case that you can look at and see what you've done in the single-player campaign. Your closet is where you can customize your character and change his face and whatnot. You can do a bunch of different things on your computer. I haven't even explored it all that thoroughly yet. You can do a ton of things. You can customize your weapons from there. You can access, I think, your clan tag. It's actually like it looks just like the multiplayer options menu, actually. So you can access kind of all the same things, but in regards to more strictly single player. And in the collectibles wall thing, you can also that's where you can listen to the audio recordings of some of the objects you picked up in the missions. And I haven't even started that yet, so who knows what interesting things that might contain. Also, in the computer, if you go to the top left corner, don't know if most people know about this already. If you go to the top left part of the computer and you press X on that, that's where you can access, guess what, Dead Ops Arcade 2. So, throwback to an older Treyarch game. I haven't tried it yet, but I imagine it's pretty cool. Again, this is for single player and multiplayer, so I'm not going to get into zombies. I haven't tried zombies yet, but I might make a separate review for zombies. So anyway, single player co-op is really fun. And even if you're doing it by yourself, it's still enjoyable. And they added a new difficulty level. So it's not just a recruit, regular, hardened veteran. Now there's a realistic difficulty. And the enemies seriously one-hit you now. There's no playing around. If you get hit, you're down. It sucks ass. So it helps to have friends with you if you're going to do that. So at least you can crawl back to them and get revived. So it requires a lot of persistence in that mode, but me and my friends are having a ton of fun, and that's about all I have to say for the game right now. And again, I'll probably make a separate review for zombies once I get into it. So, thanks for watching and listening, guys. I really recommend, if you haven't been to Call of Duty lately, to get back into it now. With that said, I'll see you next time. Oscar Q, out.